everybody. We're celebrating the 10th birthday of Omni Nashville. Yeah, the Omni Hotel celebrating. Got a cake, noisemakers, and a clip. Enjoy this.
But what a guest we have. You talk about colorful personality and colorful heritage. This is Colonel Littleton.
Yeah.
Colonel Littleton in the house.
In the house.
You are the master of leather. You are the creator of heirlooms that we can pass down to our families, correct? And you have a history with the Omni Hotel.
We have a history with the Omni Hotel. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I was in one of these buildings around here, it's a big tall one somewhere, and we were looking out the window down on this operation when they were just kind of working on it. So I was there on the beginning. And Todd and I were up there checking it out. And we even came down here and walked through it. I mean, with it under construction, and it's kind of hard to tell what it's going to look like, but it was a lot of big building. I knew that.
What was the conversation that said Colonel Littleton is going to have a presence in the Omni Hotel? What was that conversation like?
Well, we were talking about it, and I have a good friend, Ron Cook, who is a friend with Todd Rodermail, who's the Omni. And we thought it'd just be neat to have a native Tennessee small town company in the Omni Hotel. And so we actually came down and walked through and picked out our place when it was under construction and where it's going to be and what it's going to be. And so we set it all up, and that was 10 years ago. And, here we are.
You talk about authenticity, keeping that, it has show print, all these things that are uniquely Nashville, Pongo Java, that sort of thing, and you kind of led the way. I got to ask you, Colonel, do you still physically make your products, or have you delegated that, or is this still?
I don't personally. We have a manufacturing facility. We have a workshop in Linville where everything's made.
Great.
And they won't let me do any of that. But
it's like what my mom would say when I was young. Well, you can help me by staying out of the kitchen.
That's right. Let me tell you this. See, I work with 43 women every day. Think about that now. 43 women.
Bless you.
Thank you very much.
But, not a bad thing.
But no, wait a minute. I'm not as dumb as I look now, let me tell you. But I got a sign on the wall down there that says, do you want to speak to the man in charge or the woman who knows what's going on? See, so,
perfect.
Absolutely.
Perfect. What are some of the things that we can find in your shop here?
Oh, man. We make travel bags. We make briefcases, wallets, belts, suspenders, just a whole line of products that from koozies for glasses and cups and desk pads, pillows, make all kinds of stuff.
You know what? One of the things I like personally, because you look at can you get a gift for a colleague or something. I love the leather bound journals, if you will, for lack of a better. And you have filled some up, I know.
Yeah.
And that is priceless. Writing that's a lost art, but it's something you keep forever, and they're beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I preached that early on. I tell people that anything written down in something will someday be a family heirloom. Because if somebody came to you one day and had a shoebox full of, let's say it was one of your relatives, that had a shoebox full of little notepads that your grandfather had written down in every day, and they said, well, we're going to throw these away unless you want them. Well, man, they're keepsakes. I mean, it's just a little notebooks he wrote his daily routine in. So I love the word heirloom, and I hope our stuff becomes that and people keep it for a long time.
I love that. Because I'm going to pull one of your quotes.
Okay.
You said, cell phones and digital media, that's not an heirloom. It's not going to be here.
They're not going to be heirlooms.
You're not going to be able to find it. But everything that you create and all of the things that you have really are heirlooms. And you're going to find that year after year after year. Yeah. And a good leather bag just gets better with age.
Better with time. And, it's just like what I've got in my pocket. And just, I write my journal. I write my stuff in here all the time. Well, someday, somebody in my family will think that's something to keep, and it'll be an heirloom, and you don't think about it, but it will be. So that's kind of. I said early on that we're running out of heirlooms. There's no more pearl handle pistols. There's no more swords. There's no more fountain pens or pocket knives. And so what are you going to do, you know? And so hopefully we create a few. And,
Well, it's great that you and the Omni hooked up. 10 years goes by quickly,
big,
huh, brother?
big, quick. And we've been blessed to have a great showroom window here for all these years.
Absolutely.
And expose our stuff to all over the world.
You know
And
what?
it
And
does it.
I love the things that you make because they smell so
Well,
good.
and leather has that, and our leather comes from here in Middle Tennessee too.
Really?
Yes, it's from a local tannery, and we buy the
We
hide.
just lost all the cow population. Did you know that? Our cow viewership went.
But, you know,
Don't watch.
you know, and we
Did they make something out of chicken?
Chicken.
Come on,
Chicken.
Chicken leather is just not as popular.
Yeah, I know. I just had somebody tell me a while ago, and I love it. I hear this all the time, that people say we're going through the airport. I have a Colonel Littleton bag, and I have to stop and talk to 3 people before I can get to the plane, telling them about where I got it and, you know, why and everything else. So that makes me feel good when I hear that. So
I love
it's
it.
a good story.
Well, I know that you're from Linville, and I love Linville because it has the Blackberry Festival, but they're very close proximity to Pulaski. And can I do a shout out to our Pulaski viewers?
yeah.
Because we are at Main Street Media, the new owners. It's our brand new newspaper, the Pulaski
That's right.
Citizen.
That's
So
right.
a shout out to all of our Pulaski Citizen and
Absolutely.
Linville viewers.
And let me tell you, since we're here, Linville population 327, and the definition of a small town is where everybody knows whose check is good and whose husband ain't.
That is brilliant.
Facts of life.
Thank you so much, Colonel.
Thank
We
y'all.
appreciate you. And I've even taken my sticker and put it on my cup of coffee just so I can have
Great. Thank y'all. Appreciate
Thank you. Thank you for your commitment to Nashville. That's fantastic.
it. We're going to be right back with more of the Happy Birthday Party. 10 years. I'm going to find out about your 10-year birthday, too.
Oh, it has. It does not involve Barbie dolls.
It doesn't?
It does involve dolls, though.
Okay, y'all
To
got
be
to stay
continued.
tuned.
Yeah, there's a teaser. We'll be right back.